Good evening, friends. This is Narayanan once again from the Earthworm Farm, Kattiyamandal village in Kanchipuram district of Tamil Nadu. Today, I will be talking to you about the fresh load of course, not fresh, but rotten mangoes, almost about 100 kg that I had taken from the local fruit vendor. I just paid a pittance of just 200 rupees for this 100 kg of the king of fruits. So I'll ferment all these mangoes. In fact, the vendor has promised to give me about 100 kg of such rotting or ripened mangoes once in 2 or 3 days time. So during the season, I think I can easily manage to get about 2 tons of mangoes minimum from the neighborhood itself, which I can ferment and feed to the microbes. The microbes and the earthworm in my farm will lap up all these fermented mangoes. Of course, they will relish, and then it will enrich the soil. So this is the shortest route to organic farming, to what you call low cost or zero budget farming that I can do in my farm. While it may appear that it's a beautiful opportunity for me to get such abundance of bio waste at almost low cost or no cost, but I feel sad that so much of mangoes are getting wasted in transit, rotting, wasting at the farmer level, at the wholesaler level, at the shop level, before it reaches the customer. Especially this year, because of the corona, all sectors are suffering, and the farmers are really suffering a lot. Especially the small and marginal farmers are in miserable condition in Tamil Nadu. You can imagine the condition of the farmers in other states in India. So tomatoes are so farmers are offloading the tomato for 2 rupees and 3 rupees a kg. They can't even get their labor. They can't even recover the labor cost, and ultimately it is selling at 15 rupees at the retail level to the consumer. So every year this has been the problem: the lack of storage, cold storage facilities, the bad handling of fruits and vegetables, poor handling, lack of storage facilities, lack of technology, lack of rapid transit. So many man-made and natural factors end up that 60% of the produce of vegetables and fruits get rotten and dumped before it reaches the consumer's plates. We have to do something about this distribution bottlenecks, and we cannot be wasting our resources. After getting a bumper harvest of bananas or mangoes or tomatoes, you can't make them rot. Especially majority, 60% of the fruits and vegetables should not be raw. If it's understandable, if we are wasting only about 20% or 10%, it's natural, because these are all perishable. But I think we are wasting more than 50% to 60% of the farm produce. So governments and NGOs and corporates, all of us have to think how to solve this crisis and get a better deal for the consumer as well as for the farmer. And this year, because of the corona effect, even the food processing industries are down. Like, mango pulp industries are down. They are not in full operation. So the mango farmers who may be having a contract with the fruit processing industries, or even otherwise those farmers who thought they can give it to the food processing industries, are now not unable to do that. So they are dumping the mangoes. Despite a good bumper harvest this year, they are dumping it for a pittance. And but despite all that, even the farmer is not getting a good price. But the fruits are also getting rotten and wasted. So in midway. So all of us have to wear our thinking hat and see how we can reduce this type of wastage. So from my side, instead of looking at the wastage, I am looking at it as an opportunity to enrich my soil. So this is what it is. So this is the first batch. And during this mango season, I think I'm going to have several batches of this such ripened and rotting mangoes, which I'll be loading into my farm and enriching the soil. So these are the innovative ways by which I'm trying to minimize the cost and see that my soil is enriched. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Thanks for listening. Please let me have your suggestions feedback. Bye bye.